afternoon or good evening, depending where you're tuning in from. Welcome to ZenFit. In today's session, we are going to continue on the theme of the week, which is all about our hips. So we're just going to do some nice stretches to kind of open the hips, open the groin, release a little bit of tension in the pelvis, gain more mobility in our hips. And then we will do a little bit of inversion. Sometimes I was just looking for my words. We'll have our legs up in the air. We'll do a little bit of like fresh leg recovery stretches. And then we'll finish off with some nice relaxation. All in, we should be done in just under 30 minutes today. So nice, fresh, express ZenFit session to get you boosted and recovered. So let's just take a moment and tune in here. I want you to bring your legs nice and wide. Feet are parallel, pointing forward. You're going to take a big inhale up, reach tall, exhale side, inhale center, exhale other side, inhale center, bring your palms to touch, exhale in front of your heart center. And then take a moment here and really bring your attention towards your hips. Tune in and see how they feel today. Good. Okay, so from here, you're just going to keep your arms here, going to pivot your right foot out and keep your hips nice and square, still facing forward. And then we're just going to go into side bend here, over onto the right leg, right? But we're still keeping our hips nice and forward, okay? So working on our external hips, lateral hips, but just in two different ways, right? Down, good. Keep going here. Nice work. Bring your arms out now. Reach out. Lean over. All the way up. Bring your arm overhead. Reach, reach, reach. Nice strong line. And then come on back. And then straighten that right leg. Lean over to the other side. Breathe. Let's do this 5 times in total. Good. So just getting some nice stretches here. And what is really key is to keep those hips facing forward, right? Last one. Good job. All right, pivot that foot forward and bring your hands back into the center and open the other side. Again, take a moment here and really square your hips. Might feel a little bit awkward. Depends. Sometimes maybe it's on the other side. And then bend this knee. Good. And straighten. And bend and straighten. Good. So taking, a few movements, a little bit from yoga inspired. There we go. And then open your arms out. And reach over. I don't know if you heard that crack. That was my hip. It's just the little bit of air bubble coming over. Feels so good when it releases, right? Sometimes those little snap, crackle, and pop just really feel good. And again. Good, just a nice stretch all around this area, okay? Last one. Good, release down and pivot forward, great work. And then from here, what I want you to do is I just want you to come and bend forward, bring your torso parallel to the ground, and then bring it back up. Keep your hands on your hips, and I just really want you to focus on trying to not have your hips go backwards, right? So try to keep them as aligned as you possibly can with your ankles, right? It's like, have you ever tried at home, lean against the wall and then bend forward? 2 more here. Last one. And then this time, you're just going to release the hands, head, and neck and shoulders, and let everything hang here. And grab your opposite elbows, and just swing yourself left to right. And breathe, let go of tension. And then grab the back of your hairline here and see if you can just help further release the tension in your neck. So just letting your head drop. You really need to be, your gaze is behind your legs and behind you. Then release your arms down, just let everything hang here. Breathe. Two more deep breaths here. And last one, good. From here, you're going to bend your knees and you're going to bring your elbows onto your thighs, your forearms onto your thighs. And then you're just going to lower your hips down and lengthen your spine so your torso is parallel to the ground, right? And then lengthen and press into your thighs with your forearms so that it's lifting your chest up. And then lower your hips down, lengthen the spine, rise up. Good work. All right, and then just again, here's some gentle little hip circles, checking into those hips. So do them gently. I see so many times hip circles being like quite aggressive, and you want to do them nice and slow and smoothly so you can really get a feel of how things are feeling in here today. Good. Now you're just going to bring your heels in a little bit so your toes are slightly open. They're not as open as a sumo squat, but they're nice, slightly open. And then from here, bend the knee slightly. And we're just going to rock the pelvis back and forth. So tilting it back and forth here, right? So sending it back and then bringing it forward, right? Good. And then same thing, let's go into some super tiny little hip circles here. Good, and then reverse. Great job. Okay. Just shake everything out, see how things feel. Check in. I was going to say, have a sip of water. I forgot my water. Just check in with those hips. Good. Right, let's do a little bit of hamstring stretch. And then we'll go to the floor and do a little bit more hips. Okay, so from here, you're just going to bend your knees. You're going to extend your leg in front and dig your heel. And then you're going to bring your arms parallel. And your job is, your intention is to come down and frame your foot and then come back up, right? So you always keep your other leg bent, so down and then up. So nice straight back. Good, we do 3 more here. And the last one. Great job, and switch sides, down and up. Right, and down and up. 3 to go. Last one. And time. Good work. Let's take it down to the floor. So you're going to be sitting on the ground. Bend one leg, bring one heel. So you're going to bring your right heel towards your groin, right? And then you're just going to press down on your knee with your hand. Well, not on your knee, but on your inner thigh, right? And just keep your leg here. And notice how when you're pressing down this knee, you might feel a deeper stretch in the opposite adductor, right? So we just start here. Good. And then reach over with your hand to the side and just lean into it just a little bit for now. Good. And then now you're going to bring your opposite arm over And then now you're going to come forward and just sweep the ground to the side and come back up. We're going to do this one more time. So lean in. Keep pressing on that other knee. Bring your arm above. Come on forward and sweep the ground around and come back up. Good. Switch sides. So just release this leg. Bring the other leg in. So left heel comes towards your groin. Right leg is out. And first things first, we're just pressing on our thigh, left thigh, and just feeling how this, just as you press here, just tune into this part, this inner thigh, right? Good, and then lean over, just a little bit in the beginning, stay there. You'll be feeling a stretch, kind of where your kidneys are really in that whole area, right? Your quadrus lumborum, QL. QL can get really tight. We've been doing a lot of oblique work, so our QL has been working. So it's good to give it a stretch. And then lean over. And then come on and sweep the floor. And come on up and resume. One more time. Breathe nice and smoothly. Reach over. And then sweep around. And come back. Good. Now you're going to release your leg out and you're going to have both legs out. You don't want them to be too far out. And then here, you're just going to play with rocking your pelvis back and forth. So let me give you a side view, right? So you're sitting here, your legs are wide. They're not too wide, right? So don't make it super extreme so that you can feel too much of a stretch, because I do want you to really focus on rocking and tilting your pelvis, right? So it's exactly the same as if you were on all fours and you're going into your cat and cow, right? So you're going to cat and sending your tailbone down, and then cow, lifting your tailbone up. So we do exactly that same motion with our pelvis here. So tilting under and then tilting it back. And then under, just as we were doing when we were standing, right? So I really want you to feel how when you do this, it's requiring you to activate through your lower abdominals, right? And it's also requiring you to have that nice straight spine so that you can be you'll gain a little bit more mobility with this. Good. Great job. Right, and then from here, so you have your legs open, and then this time you are going to lean forward a little bit. And your aim is to lead from your chest. So imagine you have a light right here in your heart center, in your chest, and you just want to shine that light as far ahead as possible, right? Before, so you don't want to be going down and having it shine right here. You really want it to be shining ahead, right? So you're almost kind of leaning in to see if you can see closer to where that light is shining right over there in the distance. Right, so nice long spine, and really focus on that spine. So you were still stretching that whole lower back and QR code, QL region, right here. Breathe smoothly. Good. Stay here just a little longer. See if you can come a little lower. Bring your hands in front of you. Maybe bring your forearms onto the floor. And really flex your feet. So you can feel a good stretch all the way through the back of the legs as well. You'll probably feel a little something in your inner ankles. Good, then come on up. Great. And bring your feet in. And then from here, you're just going to sit there and you're just going to open, close your knees like this. Just feel like letting them drop to the side and close. And now as you're doing this, please do make sure that you're not rounding your back and that you're keeping a nice long spine, right? And just open, close. And your feet don't need to be too close to your body. We're just trying to get that mobility going here. Good, great job. All right. We're now going to move into the next part, which is refreshing the legs. So for this, we're going to be laying down. I'm going to invite you to grab actually a cushion or a pillow to place under your hips. So you're going to be laying down here and place your hips on that cushion, right? Okay, so first things first. Let me see, do I have enough space here? First things first. First things first. Have that cushion supporting your hips. Legs come up in the air, right? Open your arms to the side. Your legs are floating up in the air. First things first, just get comfortable with this position, right? So just relax. And then you're going to point and flex your feet. And this is an important part of the process because you're basically activating your muscles a little bit in your calf, and it's doing exactly the same as a massage, or if you've ever done those recovery boots, those compression boots, they tighten and release. That's the concept. It puts pressure and then it releases, and it presses and releases. And doing this does exactly that. Okay, just a few more seconds here. Good, and then you're going to bring your legs closer towards your body, right? So imagine you're trying to bring your thighs all the way close to your chest, and you'll notice your hips are even barely touching the pillow anymore. It's kind of lifting everything up, which is great. That's what we want it to do. Now here is going to be the trick. You're going to bend your left leg, keeping your right leg exactly where it is. Bend that left leg. Bring that left foot on the floor in front of the pillow. Press into the floor with your left foot so that you can actually start extending. You'll feel a stretch a little bit in your hip flexor, and it will help you bring that right leg closer to your body. So actively press into the ground with your left foot. Your left quad is being active here, and it's helping you bring your right leg closer to you, right? Good, just a few seconds here. And then let go of the tension on the left leg. Bring the knee towards your chest and then straighten your left leg. Notice how your left leg has come even closer than your right leg. See, can you see the difference on mine? Magic. Okay, then so from here, bend your right leg, bring your right foot down into the ground, actively press into the ground, engaging that right thigh, it's going to help you bring that left leg closer, even more closer to the body. Hold it here, really pressing into the floor, active through that right quadriceps. Just a few more seconds here. And then release. Bring that right knee closer to the chest. Extend your right leg up. And see again how the right leg is even closer. It's right here. Magic, right? We're going to do this one more time on each side. So your right leg is super close here. Bend your left leg. Lower the left foot down. Actively press into the ground with the left leg. So you squeeze through, active the right thigh. Squeeze through the glute. The left thigh. Squeeze through the glute. That right leg is coming closer and closer to your body. Really releasing in the hamstring. Good. Now breathe. This is going to be a little bit more intense, right? Second time around is a little bit more intense. That's okay. Just a few more seconds. And then release. Bring your left knee closer to your chest. Extend your left leg just like magic. It's even closer than the right. Bend the right. Release the right down. And press the right foot into the ground, activating through your right quad. Good. Press away. Stay nice and active. And then release, bring the right knee towards the chest. Extend your right leg up. And then bring both legs even closer to your body. Once again. And notice how now your thighs are actually a lot closer to your chest than they were in the beginning. Right? Magic. Good. All right. Bend your knees as you bring your thighs onto your chest. Keep the thigh onto the chest. You can press down a little bit onto your shin with your hands. And then here, just breathe into your thighs. Close your eyes. And you're going to take 5 deep breaths into your thighs. So really pressing, inhaling into your belly, into your quads. As you do this, bring your attention to releasing any tightness, any tension in your lower back, in your glutes. Good. Notice as you do this, your legs are relaxing and they're able to come even closer to your body. Maybe your knees are moving more towards your armpits. Good. And float your legs back up into the air, back to where we started. And let's just do a few point and flex. All right, you can keep your eyes shut here if you want. Good. And then just do 3 ankle rotations in one direction. And then reverse. Excellent. Float your legs towards you, release your pillow, bend your knees, nice, take your time. And before your feet touch the ground, open your arms nice and wide. Drop your knees towards the right side. Turn your head towards the left. Close your eyes. And take a few deep breaths here. Releasing any tension. Let go of any kinks, knots, tightness. Good. Just relax completely. We're going to do the same on the other side in a few moments. And then we'll go into our final relaxation. And here we go. Inhale through to the center. And then exhale, drop your knees towards the left side, turning your head towards the right. Inhale and exhale, let go of tension. Close your eyes. And just take some deep breaths here. Keep breathing smoothly. Just a few more seconds. Final deep breath. Exhale and inhale back through the center. And then here, just take a moment to rock gently left to right. Maybe you bring your feet down onto the ground. And just rock as if you're giving your glutes and your lower back a gentle little massage. And then you're going to extend your legs out. Right, and open them slightly so they're away from the midline of your body. And then open your arms so that they're kind of like in a wide V position with your palms facing towards the sky. And from here, take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, tilt your pelvis to kind of bring your lower back in contact with the ground. Notice your abdominals contracting. We're going to do this 3 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Engage pelvis. Inhale. Exhale, tilt. And last one. And release. Good. From here, you're going to stretch your right arm out and your left leg out. A big diagonal stretch. And relax. Left arm, right leg. And relax. Both arms, both legs, stretching like a starfish. And relax. Really close your eyes and start scanning your entire body head to toe. And so what we're going to do, we're going to work our way diagonally. Tip of the right toe, right foot. Repeat after me. My right foot and ankle are relaxed. My right calf and my right shin are relaxed. My right knee and right thigh are relaxed. I let go of any tension in my right hip flexor and my right glute. I bring my attention towards my left lower back. I make my way up my left back. My left chest is relaxed. My left shoulder and shoulder blade are relaxed. My upper arm and elbow are relaxed. My left forearm and wrist and hand and fingers are relaxed. As I scan my body from the tip of my right toe all the way to my left fingertips, I notice how relaxed I am. And now bring my attention to my left toes. Left toes, left foot, left ankle are relaxed. My left calf and shin are relaxed. My left knee and thigh are relaxed. I let go of any tension on my left hip flexor and in my left glute. My attention goes over to my right lower back. I make my way along the right side of my back and notice how this whole area is really relaxed. My right chest, shoulder, shoulder blade, and armpit is relaxed. My right upper arm and elbow are relaxed. My right forearm, wrist, hand, fingers are relaxed. I tune onto the diagonal line between my left toes and the tip of my right fingers. I notice how this diagonal line is relaxed. I take a moment to notice how those two lines create a cross of relaxation. I notice how the relaxation is really deep and radiates from the center of my body. I bring my attention to my belly button, my lower back, my pelvic floor, my solar plexus. This whole area of my core is relaxed. I take a moment here to thank my organs for doing their job. My whole chest is relaxed. My throat and the back of my neck are open, long, released from any tension. I relax any form of muscle or tension that is in my jaw, mouth, face, cheeks, eyes, forehead, nose, ears, and the crown of my head. Take a deep inhale here. And as you exhale, bring your legs closer towards the midline of your body and lower your arms. Inhale again. Exhale. Take a moment here. Scan your body head to toe. Notice how relaxed you feel, how refreshed, and how your body is ready to take on whatever new projects and challenges you have. Take a moment to thank all the different body parts for doing what they need to do to enable you to achieve what you desire to do. And now take a big inhale, stretch your arms above your head. And exhale, release. Roll over onto one side, your eyes are still closed, and come back up into a comfortable seated position. Take a big inhale up with both arms, bring your palms to touch, exhale in front of your heart center. Close your eyes and take a moment here to make note of how you feel mentally, emotionally, and physically. I certainly do hope that you feel both zen and fit, because after all, this was our ZenFit session. So make sure you go and drink plenty of water and take it easy for the next kind of 15 to 30 minutes or so, because you've put in a deep state of relaxation. So you want to, take your time before you jump back into any high energy activity, okay? Thank you so much for tuning in. On behalf of your future self, thank you also for taking care of your well-being, whether it is mental or physical. Ciao.